Hey everybody, it's your girl. Welcome back to another DIY 2022 tutorial. Today we're going to make this cute small crossbody bag and it doesn't need a lining. Oh yes, quick and easy. Let's jump right into it. So what I did was I took the pattern and I traced it. I put it on the fabric and then I traced it around the fabric. And one thing I want to tell you, if you're using directional fabric and you want a certain piece to look a certain way, make sure it's going in the right direction. Just a FYI. So what I did, I'm going to have two pieces for my closure and I'm going to have two pieces of fabric for my bag as shown here. And what I'm doing now is just cutting it out where I traced around the pattern to outline it on the fabric to cut it out. These are really cute and they're easy bags. You can make a bunch of them and sell them at a craft show because there's going to be a lot of shows. I'm sure this spring, summer, fall, and you could get a jump on it and just make you some really cute, quick bags because everybody likes small bags. They still like their large bags, but they like the small ones too. So this is a really cute and quick tutorial. So all I'm doing is cutting out all of the fabric pieces now. And once I cut them all out, I'm going to take them to my ironing board and I'm going to press all of the wrinkles out of the fabric. So just what I'm doing here, just cutting it out. I think you're going to really like this tutorial and thank you. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos like this. Okay, so now I'm going to press. So, you know, and if you wanted to, you could actually add an outside pocket here. This is the time to add pockets. And I don't have a strap for this one. I'm making a strap from straps that I have. I bought this cord. This cording and I wanted to use it for these little bags and it's really nice. So what I do is I pull a piece out and I measure it the length that I want it and I cut it. Now I do have measurements in the pattern. If you would like to create yourself a strap, you can, or you can actually order this cord. I think we do 32 inches and everything will be in the link in the description box and on our page where the pattern is for whatever you need. So, okay, we're going to go ahead and continue. Like I said, you could add a pocket here if you like. This would be the time, or even an inside small pocket, but I'm not doing any of that because this is a quick and easy bag. And so now what I'm getting ready to do, you put right sides together and we're going to stitch around it. But what we're going to do is for the main body of the bag, and you're going to see that, we're going to come down 1 inch from the top. And I'm going to pin it. We're going to come down about 1 inch. And I'm going to pin it, and that's where we're going to start to stitch from. Because we want to be able to add our closure to the bag. And you'll see as we move forward. And I hope you enjoy this video. So don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't for more DIY videos. Okay, so now what I did was I came down at 1 inch on both sides. See where I pinned it at? And so now I'm going to stitch, and don't forget to back stitch when you stitch around, and then we're just going to stitch that, and we're going to leave the top parts open. All right, so now that I've stitched around the bag, so the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to clip around it. Now, if you have pinking shears, it would just be a lot easier to use your pinking shears. I didn't know where mine was, so I just used my regular scissors and I'm just clipping around. And if you don't have pinking shears and you have to do it the way that I'm doing it here, as shown in the video, just make sure that you don't cut your stitches. But other than that, just clip around it because it makes it easier when you get ready to turn it inside out. And so that's what we're going to do here. So I also clip around this and I trim a lot of that off because we're going to do a French seam. And so that's one of the reasons why we don't need a lining for this particular pattern. I'm really excited about this. This is like you can use canvas, you can draw on canvas, you could get your own custom fabrics printed up, and then you can make this bag, and that would be really cute. So now what we're doing here is we're turning it inside out, and we're going to turn it inside out. And then once I turn it inside out, I'm going to fold the top parts in, and I'm going to take it to my ironing board, and I'm going to press the bag down. So, and see how I'm pushing everything out. I want to make sure everything is pushed out. So now that I've pressed it down, now I pull one side of the bag out, and you want to make sure if you have directional fabric, you want to make sure that it's going in the right direction. So now I'm putting the top piece of my bag on the back part of that piece that I folded in. And now I'm going to pin, and what I'm going to do is take it to my sewing machine, and I'm going to stitch across. And when I come back, we're going to add the strap. We're going to stitch around the whole bag, and we'll be done. So what I'm going to do right there, I'm just going to stitch across. All right? That's a cute bag. That is really a cute bag. That's really cute. You can actually add little straps on it, and I can show you that in another video where you could use that as like a little, to put on your belt. So now that I've stitched everything, now I'm getting ready to add my, my strap. So all you're going to do is add your strap on the side. And I went down in the bag about a ½ inch. No, I'm sorry, about a 1 inch. I'm sorry. I went down 1 inch inside of the bag, and I'm pinning it as shown here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it to my sewing machine. I'm going to stitch on top of that cord in my bag. And then I'm going to stitch all the way around the entire bag. And you'll see when I get back. So now we're going to stitch all the way around across the cord and everything and back stitch. Okay, now that I've done that, now you see how it look is so nice. I love this bag. And then I top stitched all the way around. Once I did that, that was the top stitch. And that made the French seam. And that's why you don't need a lining. I'm excited about this. And once you start making these bags, you're going to really, really enjoy it. And I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. It's a real quick and easy bag. If you have any questions or anything, leave them in the comment below, and I will get back to them. If it's something that you need to see, let me know. Thank you for being a part of my YouTube channel, and we look forward to more YouTube tutorials. And thank you for joining us, and we'll see you real soon. Happy crafting!